I'm gonna need that crime book.
So it's coming. So like I said, I have two, but one for sure is coming out in 2025. Now I'm shooting for April, but right now I can't tell you for sure if it's gonna make April. We gonna see because that story and the characters keep like tapping me on the shoulder, and I was wanting to get it finished last year, but I did not. But I told myself at the end of 2024 that that book is coming out this year because it's something else. It's about a detective who lives in a rural town. Well, it ain't really rural. He lives in Oklahoma, and he lives in like of course it's like a predominantly white town that he lives in, and he's a detective, so he's dealing with a racist boss for one, and then he comes up on a scene and he encounters a serial killer, and he's telling the chief this is a serial killer and he doesn't want to believe him. And so we go through the him investigating these crimes. The first crime, and then another one comes up, and another one, and then the FBI comes in. But I can't tell you more because it's a. Of course, there's a twist, and of course, there's a surprise. But and that one is called. I actually have a title for that one. It's called Splitting Souls. I actually have
Ooh.
a cover already, but
Ooh.
I'm actually excited about that one because it's the twist when I want to get to the twist part.
Listen, I'm all for it. I need that book. I need that book yesterday. I guess I'm getting two good books this year that I
Now,
know of for
and
real.
that one is the one that will have to have a trigger warning or something, I think.
Rated off the damn chain.
Not no, it's not as bad as Octavia.
Listen,
Okay, maybe not, cuz the first scene is like the crime scene, and the things that the guy did is kind of it's gruesome. It is, and yeah.
it's, I'm not with you. I'm not with you. I just wait for the book to come out so I could judge for myself. I can't wait for it. I like a good crime book. I'm a part of another book club. It's called Black Lit Matters, and we got some guys in that one, and they're professors and
Mhm.
principals and all of them, and they will enjoy that. So I'm gonna send it over to
Yes, I'm
them.
working on. I want to try to get it done by April, and then now I'm going to the Miami Book Expo. If I can get it out and get it done, so I can like debut it there, that would be awesome.
Is that the one with? I think I saw it. Is that the one with Esteban?
Hmm.
Yeah, I saw that one. I was like, ooh, I wish I could go because there's some good authors going. I saw your
Hmm.
name going across the screen. I
Yeah.
was like, oh, Esteban.
Yes, ma'am.
Describe yourself in one word.
Unapologetic.
You better say that shit. Say it. Say it. Daddy, if you're looking at this interview, sorry for cussing. I've been cussing all through this thing. Sorry, Daddy. Um, where do you see Kaylynn Hunt brand in 5 years?
Making movies.
And you need it.
Highway 725 is a script right now.
Jarrell, do you hear this?
It's a script. Like instead of writing that book, I was taking Highway 725 and putting it into a script. I made it into a script. So I sent it to Octavia. She was like, "Oh my God, I love it." And so I'm in the process of, well, I need to polish it up. This is the first time I wrote a script, and I know it needs some things, but I'm also part of a podcast of Tam Telling Tales, and we do interviews and stuff, or all producers and actors and directors. So I kind of know some people that are in independent films. So I'm getting ready to. I haven't started pitching it or anything yet, but it's in the works, and I believe in manifestation and the law of attraction. So as I said, that movie will be made by the end of this year. I don't know how, but it's gonna get done.
My dog is getting ready to act a whole donkey, so I'm trying to get my son to get him to come up here.
Oh, Tylee, thank you.
Listen, all I'm saying is I touch and agree.
Thank you.
I'm touching and agreeing. I'm sure the folks in the comments is touching and agreeing because we need to see that. Really?
Yes.
Are you excited?
Yes, I am. And every time I think about it, like I have in my head some of the people I want to play who, like, because again, I'm in Detroit. They take Tubi over. So a bunch of the actors are here. Like I know a lot of people. So I have like stuff in my head and I'm constantly trying to think. So I'm working on the budget. I'm working on my pitches. I'm working on who I'm going to pitch it to. And we're going to figure it out. Even if
I'm going to need you to, ma'am. I just want to be like, I interviewed her. I did in her early career before she became this Hollywood success.
Yeah. I interviewed her. I like I've been doing the producing for the podcast and stuff and seeing behind the scenes. I've been extras in a couple of movies. And so I've started doing like they do classes and stuff all the time. So I started doing that. But yeah, I'm going to do that.
Congratulations in advance.
Thank you.
Congratulations, because it needs to be on film. And then we need to follow up with Flight 725. We got to. It's got to be there.
So I had, I was like, okay, I got books, so I have material that I can turn into screenplays. And at first, like when I first thought about it, I was gonna do Signed in Ink. But when we started writing Highway 725, I told Octavia, I said, before we even finished with this, I said, as soon as we done with this book, it's going to a screenplay. And she was just like, I don't even know how to. I said, we gonna figure it out. So, and it's a screenplay.
I don't know what to say. I'm so proud of you because.
Thank you, Darrell. Thank you.
I like that. I love that. I love that.
Yes,
I'm stumped. Really speechless. And I'm happy. Listen, when I tell you we about to be screaming from the rooftops, for real. If don't nobody else screaming, me and Darrell be screaming. And what's her name? Books and Locks 90, Diaka, she gonna be screaming. You know how we do. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm very proud of you. And to keep going. Don't stop. And no, it's just all they can tell you is no, and you just say, okay, well, let me find somebody else. That's it.
Yes. You said, how can we go to the premiere? Oh, there will be a premiere. I will let you know.
So screenplay, movies, what else do you see for 5 years?
I don't know. I got to get there first. I just want to keep growing. I want to keep writing for sure. Because honestly, I thought about stopping. I thought about it, but then I was like, I'm not a quitter. One and two, I just like to do. I like to write. I like to do it. I like to get the story together. I like surprising myself with where these characters go. So I'm not gonna quit, and I'm good at it. I know I'm good at it. Now I just need to keep that. I'm good at it.
What do
So,
you like about being an author?
I like what I like the most is like your reaction when you don't see stuff coming. I like surprising people. I like surprising myself, but I like giving the readers something that they don't expect. Even when you think you know where it's going. And even though some of the stuff you might have predicted, there will always be something you did not see coming in one of my books. Always.
What do you not like about being an author?
Sometimes the process, because sometimes I feel like I can't get the stuff out like I want to. Just like my crime book that I've been trying to write for 2-3 years that is still not even halfway done. So it's having to basically work it slowly, I guess, or it not just coming to fruition how I needed to right away. I think that the process sometimes takes longer than I wanted to. And the other part that I don't like, what is a struggle for me, I guess, is more the marketing and getting out there and talking to people and saying when I see somebody on the street, hey, I'm an author, you want a book? Like, that's not me. So that's like the hardest part of that for me.
Okay. Okay. Um, fill blank. Blank is life. Anything you want.
Love is life.
Finish the sentence. My pen is.
Fire.
You ain't lied about that. You have not lied about that. Describe success and have you reached it?
Have I reached success?
Well, first define it and then tell me if you reached it.
Okay.
Your idea of success.
The idea of success for me is reaching a goal and being where you want to be in life, no matter what that is. That's your success. So for me, have I gotten there yet? No, because I'm not where I want to be yet. I still feel like people are just discovering me. And I feel like there are still some people that don't know who I am or what I write. And I want to be one of those names that everybody knows. And when I first started writing, I didn't even think about that. That wasn't really a goal for me. I just wanted to write the book. But I want to be seen.
As you should. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I feel like you have a gift. And
Thank
some
you.
people can tell a story, but they don't articulate it well on paper. You got it. For me, you're an auto buy for me. Like if I see that you got a book coming out, I'm gonna get it.
Thank you.
And I'm not trying to blow smoke up anybody's ass. That's just my general feeling. Um, but it's coming. Just be
I
patient.
appreciate
Keep
you. Thank
grinding.
you.
Keep grinding. And we're gonna do our part to amplify what we love.
And I appreciate you for that. I appreciate all y'all. Like, every time somebody tag me in a video or a post or say something, I'm like, oh my God, like it's awesome because it makes me feel like I'm recognized, like I'm being seen, and I feel like it's getting out there, and so I love that. I do, and I appreciate you, and I appreciate all of you guys. Like it's like everyone is like, okay, we're getting behind these indie authors, and we're doing this, and I think it's a wonderful movement at this point. I can't wait for Tulsa either, the real. I can't wait to see you in Tulsa.
I'll be there too.
Oh, I can't wait to see. Oh yes, we're gonna party.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
I was online today, like I gotta find a dress for the ball, and yeah.
Shannon in here. She said she can't wait to meet
Oh
you.
yeah. Oh, we gonna have a time in Tulsa. I really can't wait now. I'll be there. I actually have family in Oklahoma, so my father, all my siblings live in Oklahoma City.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you from Oklahoma?
Mm-mm. So
Okay.
my father moved down there years ago, but he used to work at GM, and then
Okay.
they transferred him to Oklahoma, then they transferred him back to Michigan, then he went back to Oklahoma because he got kids in Oklahoma, but and then all my siblings are there and his grandkids, and like I have, oh God, I done lost count, at least 19 nieces and nephews. Yeah.
Damn. I feel like Smokey. Damn.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh,
It's eight of us all together. So
okay. Well, two to three per kid.
mm,
Something
I
like
have,
that.
yeah, it's something like that.
Something like that. Um. So, oh, my famous question, my favorite question. Y'all know what it is. Five authors, five authors or writers that you would like to invite to dinner, dead or alive.
Well, Maya Angelou is at the top of that list for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Elin Harris.
Ooh, I love him. Rest in
And
peace, sir.
yes. Um, S.A. Cosby. Oh God. Let's see. What's that? Three? Who else? Um, Alice Cooper.
Okay.
And let me think who would be the next. Um, Tupac.
Explain that. Explain that.
He is a writer.
He is, but explain why Tupac.
I want to sit down and talk to Pac.
Because he's different.
Yes, and I want to talk because okay, and I think I saw one of his interviews the other day. He had this hood side, but he has like this activist side, and like I want to talk to him because he made a whole lot of sense about a lot of stuff. He would act crazy sometimes, but and then I just want to look at him.
So wait, so what's funny to me is even though Tupac is from New York and then lived in Oakland, was raised in Oakland,
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never ran into that man.
So you say I never. Yeah.
Everybody else, MC Hammer, Too Short, E40, all of them, you can not literally run into them, but you know
You
they're
see him.
around.
Right.
I've never seen Tupac here.
Wow. Hmm. That's interesting.
And I was outside then. I was really outside. Okay. Let me make sure I got all my questions out. I did. Um, I want you to pop your shit. I need you to pop it loudly. I need you to tell the people where they can find you, what social sites you're on. No, before we even do that, what do you have coming out in 2025? Let's do that first. I need the people to know
Oh.
what we getting ready to expect. I know of 2 projects. How many more projects we got?
So we talked about Flight 725. We talked about Splitting Souls. I'm also doing another anthology. It's a thriller, and we don't really have a title yet, but it's 6 days and 6 ways.
What? It's a thriller, erotica
It's like
something?
no, it's like a suspense thriller sort of.
Okay.
So it's about a wife and mother who goes missing. She's gone for 6 days, and it has 6 different endings.
So you about to have me just really just in a chokehold on the ground, can't breathe, can't do none of the things because we don't know what the hell is happening.
So some of the authors include myself, Octavia, Tony LaRue, Tanisha Stewart, and Kenya Mystime.
That's gonna be fire. That's gonna be fire. Oh, that's gonna be fire. Woo, that's gonna be fire. Oh, I can't
So
wait.
we're shooting for May release for that one.
Okay.
And then actually, so I have my book club is turning 15 this year. And we are putting on a book event in August. I don't know if you see me post it. But we'll be doing like it's the ICU literary experience
Mm-hmm.
is August 23rd. We also are debuting an anthology written by all of us. And it'll be a book of short stories. So it's 9 of us. It'll be 9 short stories about karma.
Wow. Anything else?
And if I have time, if I can get it done. Well, there is another freestyle cipher in the works
Oh, okay.
also. And I just got to work on a release date for that. The event is in Detroit. And I have another book that I want to write about a woman who goes, it's how she deals with relationships in her relationship, basically history, but she's in a like support group
Mm-hmm.
for people that's trying to cope with losing relationships, and it's gonna be a lot of mess and drama in that book. And it's called Love Don't Love Me, but I Do.
And then maybe 2026, I'm gonna get my my second installment for Signed in Ink.
Yep.
Cause come December, I'm gonna be like, "Where's my book? Where's my book?"
Yep. So, yep. I got a lot of stuff in the pipeline, and then I keep coming with all these other ideas that I have to like put on the back shelf. But I have learned how to write them down when I come up with my ideas, because I will forget. Like it'll be a good idea, and I'm like, oh yeah, and then when I go to sit down and say, now what did y'all guys come up with? I have no idea. So I don't know. Oh no, you. So on Facebook a couple weeks ago, I posted. It was a bat in my house. I don't know how the bat got in. I don't know where the bat came from. Bat just went flying. Cat jumped up on the couch. Like it was, and then the bat flew and was just sitting in my windowsill. And I had to get the bat out my house. And it made me think of a fantasy story. So I'm going to write that. It might end up being a short story, but I had this whole idea of what happened with this bat. So I have to write that. So I might try to get that out for Halloween. Huh. We'll see.
Huh? I just can't believe it. He was, I might get it out for Halloween. Huh? So we listen. We gonna be over here like this. So where the book at? So where the book at? We done already released 5 books. So where the book at, girl? Like we.
So, like, honestly, so like with Highway 725, because in the book club, I used to write freestyles every single Friday. So I literally probably have the start or at least a part of at least 100 stories because I used to write every day, every Friday, so it's every week.
Jarrell
And
gonna be asking you for that damn bat book, and then I'm gonna be asking you for my signed and ink book. Cause listen, I'm trying to tell y'all something. I'm trying to tell you something that I know. Signed and ink, that shit is good.
thank you.
That's
And
my
Sign
favorite
Ink
book by you.
it started as a Kindle Vella. Like when Kindle Vella came out, and I was just writing episodes. I was just writing a chapter at a time. And what happened was because I procrastinate, I think I got a little bit ADHD, so I forgot. Like I would write some, nobody was really reading it anyway. Like I just, and then I was like, okay, I got to finish this story. So I finished the story. And once I finished the story, I'm like, okay, it's got to be a book now because it's sitting here. Like, so I put it together and that's how Sign Ink started. But again, it didn't even go the way I was planning to go. I was going to just make it about all the customers and stuff like that. And it didn't, the characters wasn't buying that. They didn't care about the customers. Really.
I need to see that on TV.
No, none of
That's
that.
a whole lifetime.
So, I'm gonna tell you the idea of the tattoo on her areolas. I've actually seen that. Like I've seen someone get their areolas are hearts. Yes, I've seen that. That was a real thing. Now they might not have been as big as the ones that it was.
It's like how do you that's got to be painful.
It has to be.
Ain't no damn way in the world I'm putting no tattoos on my arrow. No.
So mind you, I know you can see this. I have, and you can see this. I have over 50 tattoos. I'm still not doing that.
And I don't have not one, and I'm still not doing it.
I got my left leg is about 90% covered. I'm not doing that though.
Wow. I want my first tattoo. And I know what I wanted to say, and people be mad if they want to. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna add Demetrius to that tattoo because he didn't became a book husband. What's his last name? Demetrius?
Lewis.
Listen, I am a book Jezebel. And I am a so by my book husbands are Ethic Okafor. That was my first book husband. Then my second book husband went to Santiago Wellington. That's Product of the Streets. Okay. My third book husband is Quay Mir Inferno from Jacquel's book. Am I adding Demetrius or yes, I'm adding Demetrius to that list. So I got 4 book husbands.
Okay.
And then my book boyfriend is Shane Duncan from Olivia Linden's book, Lovers and Friends. And then, I might have another book boyfriend somewhere. I just can't think of who they are right now. But the rest of everybody else, I'm sliding with. I'm just sliding. Listen, everybody. Who you slide with? Everybody. Everybody. I'm not mad. But I do like Gideon from Charity Shanae, so he might be a book boyfriend, but yeah.
Yeah.
I got some book boyfriend, but he done made it to the book husbands. That's hard to make.
Well, thank you. I'm
And,
glad. That's what
then,
I wanted them to be, a book bag. Like, I wanted him to be that.
but let me tell you why. A book boyfriend, a book husband for me, I cannot miss. I cannot. They're there forever. Like I know the book. I know where I met them. I was there in my mind, my delusional self. I was there. You know, he didn't meet Kaylee. He met me. It was me he met. It was me who wanted to dine.
What was your favorite part of Satisfaction Guaranteed?
Not when he showed her his house, but when he met her father and he didn't back down.
That was my favorite
you
part.
getting ready to get some, girl. Boy, you about to get some.
And he got the business.
Baby, he was getting ready to get it all over that property. All of it. You done stood up to my daddy, and my daddy like you?
Let's go.
Come on, sir. Let's go.
He put him in his place, respectfully, but he put him in his place.
But what pissed me off was when she called him to ask about that photo and he was kind of short with her. I understand why, but it still pissed me off because I was like, she already having issues.
And then he didn't do it intentionally, and that's why I tried to explain, like, he know he messed up when he did it and he tried to make up for it, but it had already put her back in a bag like, oh wait, I'm tripping. Let me go back to reality. This is just a job. So yeah.
Wait, so I'm reading A Blossom's book, and she got a Demetrius too. A Meech. His name is they call him Meechy. So I'm reading The Bodyguard My Heart or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I was like, what is up with these Demetriuses? Because he can get it too. He done moved up to book boyfriend.
Now I gotta put that one on my list. So I'm taking a reading break so I can get this writing done. But now I got to write that one down because when I go on my next binge, I figured like when I finish one thing, I'm gonna take a couple weeks and just read, and then I'm gonna start on my next thing so I can give myself a break. That's my idea. That's my plan. We're gonna see how it works. That's my plan.
I'm gonna give you a short book. I gotta
put that on there.
I'm gonna give you a short book.
Okay.
The Secrets of a Billionaire Bishop. You got to. You got to. By Micah. I keep listening to the storm. Micah Rain. But I tell you, that book is hella good.
Secrets of a Billionaire Bishop.
Messy. If he don't hurry up with book 2, and the cliffhanger was, we was like, I know you lying, but it completed the story for now.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to read book 2, I don't think, but I think book 2 is going to be more unhinged.
Oh yeah, okay. So I'm gonna put that on my list too. But yeah,
I'm just saying this is of 2025. I got billions of books I can tell you to read, but for 2025, that should go on everybody's list one time. Your book is on that list. Everybody needs to read Signed in Ink for me. They can read all the other stuff, but Signed in Ink, that is a book that everybody needs to read.
Thank you.
So I'm making my list like a Christmas list. Like these books are a must. This is highly recommended. So this is going in my blog.
Okay, thank you. I love it.
Yes. So let's pop your shit. Where can they find you?
Okay, so I am on everything: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Lemons, Blue Sky, Fan Base. I think that's it. Threads. All under Kaylynn Hunt and or some variation. So I think TikTok is a 0 behind it. Oh, fan base is actually Kaylynn, KAYLYNNH73. Everywhere else is Kaylynn Hunt. And then my website is KaylynHunt.com. I also have a Square site where you can go order my books, and it is SkylarPublications.square.site.
Skylar Publications.
SKYLAR Publications .square.site. It might be a hyphen in there too. I don't know. I have to look, but
I'm gonna find it. If not, I'll be in your DMs.
it's not. It's in my link tree. It's in my link tree, which is in my bio, in my TikTok bio. So
okay.
I think that's it.
And what events are you going to be at this year?
So far this year, I am going to be Boozy Book Tour in Tulsa. I am going to be at the Miami Book Expo. Then I will be in Detroit at the ICU Literary Experience. And I don't know if I might have another one, but it's not booked yet, so I'm not sure. But for now, those 3 for sure.
Okay. So, any shout outs before I start popping my shit?
Yes, of course I have to shout out Octavia, because I feel like Highway 725, like people was like, who is this? Who? They knew who Octavia was, and she was unhinged, as they say. But they didn't see my unhingedness until then. So and then you, of course, for having me on, and thank you so much. I of course have to shout out my book club, which is ICU Reading. And anybody that's on Facebook, we have a group, ICU Reading and Chatting, authors in there, everybody. We talk, chat. It's always a good time. And that's where Freestyle Friday is. And Freestyle Friday, every Friday, I think except for the last Friday of the month, they just write stories off the fly. And people have published, I think we're up to over 30 books based off the freestyles from where
Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah.
You doing your thing, girl. You doing your thing. And you got a what? A screen?
I got a screenplay. Yes.
For Highway 725.
Highway 725. And hopefully, no, I'm not going to say hopefully. I said take that out. It will be made by the end of 2025.
And that's we agree on.
All right.
All right. So y'all know who I am, Nicole from BookedandBizzie. Please follow my social media sites. We don't know what's gonna happen next week or 2 with TikTok, so you can always follow me on Instagram, YouTube. I need y'all to like and subscribe, because this interview will be uploaded in its entirety over on YouTube. Can't talk. Also, on Facebook. I have a Facebook page. I also have Blue Sky, Lemonade, Fanbase. I think that's Goodreads. Y'all can follow me on Goodreads.
Oh yeah, I got it.
And I'm under BookedandBizzie, BIZZIE, all one word. And I got some things I'm working on. I'm excited about. You can always catch me on the lives with Books We Love to Discuss, which is my book club. On Mondays and Tuesdays, reading sprints. First of all, do you have any books under 100 pages that are messy or tantalizing?
Love's Crazy, which is it's a short story. It's a bunch of short stories, but Love's Crazy. So it's a bunch. It's I think it's 12 short stories. And they're like every genre, but it's crazy stuff in there. Like, yeah, we got somebody getting kidnapped, and yeah.
So we're gonna write that down so I can offer to the group. The Booked and Busy website is almost complete. I just got to do my part to get it up and uploaded. And that's it for me. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, because the only way that I can monetize is if you guys like and subscribe, drop comments on there. I do talk back. Talk to me. I'll talk back. That way I can provide more content and do the things that present more authors and things like that. So the only way I can do that is not for me to do a get rich quick scheme. It is more so to create content for you and things that you would love, and for me and for the author, so that we can create a cohesive relationship, a cohesive community. So that's it. So if y'all want to catch me, I think I'm going on Shannon's Sprint after this. Whenever she comes on, I'll be finishing up A Blossom's book, and then working on my business plan. That will be announced later. 9 p.m., she says. And Kaylynn, if you ever want to come on and sprint with us, they do writing sprints and reading sprints. That Shannon's page, she does 45-minute sprints and a 5-minute break.
Okay.
So wild laughing. I'm not throwing you up under the bus. And then that's it. That's all I got for y'all today. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me. It was great.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you. I love it here.
But this ain't gonna be the last time.
Oh no, it will not. Anytime.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And then that's it for me.
All right.
Y'all have a happy good night and happy reading.
Happy reading.
Bye.
Bye.